Hello, good evening. Today we are going to discuss another problem. As you can see the statement, evaluate using change of order of integration this integral. We are given the integral. It is in two variables. Integrand is e raised to the power minus y and limits of x are from 0 to y. Limits of y are from 0 to infinity, right? So what we do? First we plot the region of integration. This is figure 1. You can see we have plotted a strip parallel to x-axis. Why? Because in the given integral we were given limits of x as variable limits. You can see in the upper limit the limit of x, value of x is in terms of y. Variable limits we have. So this is the line x equal to y, and we have plotted a strip parallel to x-axis because in the given integral we are having limits of x as variable limits, right? Okay, so to change the order of integration, we plot or we draw a strip parallel to y-axis. You can see in the second figure, this is figure second, we have plotted a strip parallel to y-axis in the vertical direction. As you can see, the strip clearly starts from this line. The base of the strip lies on this line. You can see in the diagram, and the strip remains unbounded in the upward territory. It is not bounded. There is no upper bound for the strip. The base of the strip lies on this line, right? So limits of y become, lower limit becomes x and upper limit of y becomes infinity, right? So we have this one. Limits of y vary from x to infinity, right? So we are having limits of y as variable limits. Earlier we were having limits of x as variable limits, and now we are changing the order of integration, so we are using the limits of y as variable limits. Also you can see the strip starts from this line, right? So on this line value of x is 0 because it is the y-axis, right? So the strip starts from this line. This is the baseline for the strip. So lower limit of x will be 0, and to the right side of the y-axis the strip keeps on moving. So as you move to the right of y-axis, the limit of x becomes infinity. So we are having limits of x, constant limits we are having. It is from 0 to infinity, and limits of y are from x to infinity. Okay, so we can rewrite the given integral after changing the order of integration. We can write the given integral as this integral, right? You can see here we are using dy in the first place and dx in the second place because we are now having limits of y as variable limits and limits of x are constant limits. So with respect to x, integration will be done later. So you can easily integrate this function first with respect to y. These steps are quite simple, and then putting the upper limit and the lower limit, and then again integrating with respect to x. You can easily calculate the answer to be 1. You can also verify the answer by using the integration directly. You can directly integrate the given integral first with respect to x. We have done it here. First with respect to x and using the limits, and then integrating with respect to y here. So you can see both the answers are same. So this is what we have done today. We have shown an example how we can change the order of integration and calculate the given integral.